Elon Musk tweeted yesterday he did not understand what George Soros was getting at. So Soros' son Alexander has as you mentioned, visited 14 times to the White House since 2021. And what you'll see there is a timeline of the visits. And these are largely in the fall of 2022. And I think to put a button around it, what you're largely seeing is visits to the Deputy National Security Advisor, John Feiner. That shows up numerous times. And to whoever is the administrative assistant to then Chief of Staff Ron Klain.
So I think I know the philosophy. The philosophy is chaos. When you look at these Marxists, they try to divide America, they try to divide and conquer and then control. So I think the intention is the chaos that we see in the streets. And even more, they've convinced Americans that somehow it is racist to arrest criminals. Somehow it is racist to put people, bad perpetrators, behind bars. And you've got people believing this. So under the guise of that, they're letting criminals roam the streets and kill Americans at rampant.
As president, it will be my personal mission to restore the scales of justice in America. We want fairness and equality under the law, and to that end, I will appoint U.S. attorneys who will be the polar opposite of the Soros district attorneys and others that are being appointed throughout the United States. Very unfair to our population, very unfair to our country. They will be the 100 most ferocious legal warriors against crime and communist corruption that this country has ever seen. As we completely overhaul the Federal Department of Justice and FBI, we will also launch sweeping civil rights investigations into Marxist local district attorneys. And that's what we have. They're Marxists in many cases. By refusing to charge countless crimes, these Soros prosecutors appear to be engaging in selective enforcement based on illegal racial discrimination. In Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and every other city where these maniacs have taken over, the DA's offices should face federal subpoenas of their staff, their emails, and their records to determine whether they have blatantly violated federal civil rights law. As part of this effort, there should be a federal inquiry into the Soros prosecutor in Austin, Texas, who charged a veteran with murder for defending himself against a threat by a heavily armed member of a radical left mob. I will also order the Department of Justice to establish a task force on protecting the right to self-defense, which is under siege nationwide. In addition, we will have a complete investigation into the use of police state tactics by federal authorities to arrest conservatives and Christians. We will find out who ordered it, and we will hold them totally accountable. There is much more that we must do. We have to confront this radicalized law in schools. You take a look at what they've done to our schools, our beautiful schools. We have to reform the far-left bar associations and stop the purge of conservative lawyers from major law firms. I will do whatever it takes to save our legal system among the greatest achievements of Western civilization from the Marxist barbarians who seek to destroy it. And we will do that. We will save it. Thank you very much.